Hey guys, it is Emma here and we are back for week number 6. I can't believe this has been 6 weeks. It kind of feels like forever, but at the same time it feels like no time at all. Hello to everybody who's already joined me in here. We've got loads of people, which is really, really cool. Thank you all so much for joining me. We've got loads of the normal people that I recognize from trivia, lots of new names too. I've done something kind of a bit different for this week's trivia. We have no normal wordy questions. We've got 10 picture questions and 5 which are just a little bit kind of mind-boggling, mind-twisting, kind of a bit difficult. So hello to everybody who has joined me. I hope you're all okay. If I look like I've been outside in a thunderstorm for a while, I have. This has been the weirdest day in the world. Right now it's glorious blue skies, but it goes from blue skies to hail and thunderstorms in about 5 seconds. Hey to everybody who has joined me. We've got Fiona, Jason and Arthur here from Forest of Dean. Hi Emma, thunderstorms, hi, hi, hi. Hello to my mum, hi to Jamie, hey to Liam, hey to my dad. Hey to Mr. Wigan Dave, who I don't think has missed a single one yet. Hello to my niece Zara, she was in here waiting half an hour early, Zara was. That is dedication. Thank you so much for joining me, Zara, and everybody. Zara says, my baby sister keeps screaming. Yeah, she is my little niece, and thunderstorms are quite scary even for adults. So she's 2 years old, my niece, and I can understand why it's scary. I've been building a shed today, a metal shed in the rain. So every time the thunder and lightning stopped, every time it started, I thought I'd better stop this because otherwise I'm going to get myself electrocuted. So I have finished it. It did take 6 hours, but yeah. Okay. Hey to everybody who has joined me. So what I'm going to do is I've got 5 picture questions and they're pictures that I have taken. What I want you to do is name the cruise line. Where did I take that picture? That's the first 5 questions. Hello to everybody who is coming in here. Super cool to see you. We've got 55 people in the first about 2 minutes, so that is fantastic. Thank you to everyone who was waiting on here. I tried to schedule this time so that we had like a placeholder. So if you're wondering when this trivia is going to be, it's going to be at the same time, every week for now, for the foreseeable future. Fridays, 5 p.m. if you're in the UK. I believe it's 12 if you're in Eastern time. America has so many time zones. It confuses me so much. Hey, everybody who's joining me. Okay, let's get on with question number 1. The first 5 questions, you've just got to tell me which cruise line did I take this picture on, okay? If you know which cruise lines I've been on, you might have a bit of an advantage. I've left the door slightly open today because Hudson's actually not asleep right now, and I think it would be very, very nice if he would pop in. I have told him how much everybody loves Hudson and how much everybody wants to see him, but you can't make a cat do things that they don't want to do, so hopefully he'll come in. That would be nice, I think. Okay, on to question number 1. On which cruise line did I take this picture? Any guesses on the cruise line? I think this is a fairly easy one, a fairly okay one. If you've never been on this cruise line, it might be more tricky. If you have a look at the sun loungers, the little towels on the sun loungers, that will give you a clue as to which cruise line that is. Feel free, if you want to write your answers in the comments, then go ahead. If you don't want to tell anyone your answers, then keep them to yourself. I'm going to do all of the questions and then all of the answers. I've actually only been on this cruise line for 3 days, I think, so I'm not too well sailed with them yet, but I would cruise with them again. Fantastic food. Okay, I see lots of answers coming up, some right answers, some wrong answers. Thank you to everybody who has joined me here. It's always nice in this first 5 or 10 minutes everybody comes in. At least, well, for me, it's not glorious sunshine outside anymore, so I don't feel like I've taken you away from the sunshine. Hope it's okay wherever you are. Have you heard about Marella Celebration going? They have told some of their customers, I think, Marella Celebration was always going to be sold off, But because of this current situation, they've kind of just moved that up and they're getting rid of her now. Personally, I think that's a good move. I think she's nowhere near as good as the newer ships. So I think that makes sense. Okay, on to picture number 2. On which cruise line did I take this picture? I like how that doesn't really fit, so you can still see my hands. This cruise line, my goodness, it has ruined everything else. Jenny, please stop asking me what type of belly button I have. That's really weird. I'm not going to answer that question. If I could get back on this cruise line, 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000% I would. I haven't seen any correct answers yet, not that I'm giving that away. But this cruise line's very modern, it's very kind of Scandinavian, it's all wood and matching blankets and nice little pillows and things like that. I would love to get back on board. It is my dream, my absolute dream. Okay, I see lots of answers coming in here. I decided this week to put this only on YouTube. I have been trying to do it on YouTube and Facebook, but there's something to do with Facebook and StreamYard, this program I'm using, and they don't really seem to like each other. I think that if you're on Facebook, you have to give StreamYard permission to see your name or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's a lot easier for me if I just put it on YouTube. I can do the scheduling. So for the foreseeable future, this is just going to be on YouTube. I hope that's okay. It's much, much easier for me. Okay, that one has really like split the answers. Okay. Moving on, question number 3. Where did I take this? What cruise line is this? This one may be a little bit of a trick question, I suppose. I don't know. I love the YouTube reminder. You're very, very easily pleased. I'm glad that you're pleased. I love your jumper. Thank you so much. This is what we would call a jumper here in the UK. A lot of people don't call them jumpers in the rest of the world and they get very, very confused. Anything that's like a cardigan, a hoodie, a sweater, we wouldn't really say sweater in the UK, but anything like this is a jumper. And I like this jumper too. It's got stripes on it. So that was number 3. Just a quick reminder there. What cruise line is this? There's not really very many clues here. I suppose the clue is the bar that's up by the funnel. I think that's very unique, but it's probably not the cruise line that you're thinking of. I'm not sure. Is the little guy behind you with the red jumper a reindeer? He is a reindeer. He is a Viking reindeer. He is gorgeous. I've had him a long time. I'm kind of covered in paint and stuff too, so sorry I always look grubby for these live streams, but they're always at the end of the day, so I'm always been out doing things. Okay. Where did I take this picture? This is a strange one, but I hope that you'll get it. Okay, where did I take this? This is Marco Pierre White. He is a celebrity chef and he is on board one of the cruise lines. What cruise line did I take this? I'm not someone who really cares for celebrity chefs or really cares for cooking, I have to admit it, but I had so much fun this day. It was genuinely so much fun. So there I am with Marco Pierre White. He's signing something for me. And I have to say, I have no idea what it says. I still have that, but I have no idea what it says. It says, "Dear Emma, blah, 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 blah." So you'll only find him, I suppose, working on one cruise line anyway. I see some correct answers here. Not going to say anything. I'm convinced that you could get quite a few of these right just by copying everybody else. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm sure that you could. Okay. The last cruise line picture question is this one. Where did I take this picture? This one's very recent. I took this one at the end of last year. There are other ships within this cruise line that look very, very similar to this. Any guesses on that one? Whilst walking our dog this afternoon, we got caught in a thunderstorm in a bluebell wood. I can understand that because I decided today to build a metal shed in my garden. It took hours, and they are like sails. When you've got the edges on the shed and you don't have the roof, it's like wow. And when it started lightning and thunder, I decided that I shouldn't be there because it's not really a good place to be in a thunderstorm, I don't think. But yes, it's crazy. And right now it's glorious blue skies, but it could be hail in a minute. It could be anything. Things are really strange at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope you're all okay. We're on week 6 of lockdown here in the UK. Things are still very, very locked down. We can go food shopping, but that's about it. I go to the supermarket once a 2 weeks and do a big shop. I don't enjoy it. I really don't want to go out anymore. So I'm hoping things will go back to normal, but I'm doing okay here. Don't think I can really complain about it. Okay. What happened to little Viking? Do you mean this guy? Because he just fell over. Okay, so that's it for the pictures of cruise line round. What I've done here is, it might hurt your brain a little bit, okay? So the next 5 questions, what I want you to do is unscramble these words to make the names of cruise ships, okay? So some of them are quite, I don't know, I made them up, so for me they're very, very easy. But these type of things drive me mad. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did it. I just thought it would be funny. Okay, so question, we're on 6 now, is what cruise line unscrambled, what ship is Carmine Caviar? There's a cruise ship name, and if you move these letters around, you will get it. I was very, very impressed with the words that I came up with. I don't have the eye for these type of things. I know some people can look at them instantly and just get it. I feel like I should maybe stop talking so that you can think about it, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Trick question, the Carmine Caviar is already a ship. I hope not. That's a horrible name for a ship, Carmine Caviar. Any guesses of Carmine Caviar? I don't think that should be a cruise or a ship or anything like that. Not at all. I don't think I can shush, really, can I? It's very strange to do kind of this YouTube live and things like that. I'm quite used to it now. Oh, we've got some answers coming in here now. People are getting on it. I'm not good at this either, David. I really, really struggle with these, but I think they're quite fun. So we've got 5 of these. Well done to some people who are answering. Okay, the next one is answers boiling. Which cruise ship scrambled up is answers boiling? I always get comments that say I need to make these harder. So if you think these are too hard, I think we can blame those people. It's not my fault, okay? I think that's all right. Let me know if you do have any ideas of things you would like to do in trivia, things we would like to talk about. I could talk about cruising for, I mean, I've proved I could talk about it for 12 hours because I did a 12-hour YouTube live with my friends, well, for my friends Sean and Steph. If you haven't heard, Sean had his results for his cancer scans and his liver cancer has completely gone and his lung cancer and his pancreatic tumours have shrunk 50%. So that is fantastic news. Back now to the question. It is answers boiling. Any guesses on answers boiling? We've got some funny answers there. Some of you guys are getting this right though, so I'm very, very impressed. Hello to Todd who has joined us. Todd is patron number 1. He managed to join my Patreon before I even told anybody about it. So Patreon number 1, Todd there, thank you for joining us. This has been my first week with a Patreon and it's been a lot of fun. I think people liked my first podcast. I'm going to record my next podcast after this. And then, yeah, I'm doing a podcast tomorrow with an Australian. So that will be exciting. I do enjoy podcasts. I think they're fun. But that means me getting up on a Saturday because of the time difference. That'll be okay. I'm feeling so clever right now. I'm sure some people are feeling not so clever right now. Zara says my brain needs to level up to do this. I mean, Zara, there's like, if you can get any of these questions right, I'm very, very impressed. Very, very impressed. Zara is 9 and she hasn't been on a cruise. So for you to get any of these questions right, I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed. My mum says there's some very clever people and I'm not one of them. I don't know. Okay. Number 3 in the weird thing is Carrie's pylons. So I don't know who Carrie is, but Carrie's pylons, that scrambles up to make a cruise ship name. Why you make the questions too hard, Emma? Because people want me to make the questions too hard. I get comments every single week from people who get 20 out of 20, 15 out of 15. No matter how hard I make them, some people will get them right. Okay. You ready for number 4? Let's go on with number 4. Scared Tally. Anybody get scared Tally? This one's, I think this is, well, I don't know. I can kind of see it. I mean, I know what it is, so I can see it. I need to switch to a single malt for this. Ha 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 ha. Go ahead, John. I don't know, where are you from, John? Here in the UK, it's dinner time, so anything goes right now. I see lots of answers right now. You guys are very clever. I don't think I would ever get these. Hello from New Jersey, USA. Hello to all of the Americans who joined me on here. A massive, about 75% of my YouTube audience is American, which is really cool, but just kind of really strange to me. I try to say things in dollars and I try to explain any weird British phrases that I use, but I'm not going to start spelling things American ways or stuff like that. At the end of the day, I am British and yeah, this is how I speak. I get a lot of comments about my accent. I get ones that say, I had one yesterday and it said, oh, your accent is so distracting, or learn how to speak. This is how I speak. This is how we speak here. This isn't an accent. Mike says, I've signed up and enjoyed your podcast. Everybody's sure to join. Thank you so much, Mike. It's a new thing for me, a Patreon, but I'm enjoying it. It's nice to have sort of somewhere I can just share random thoughts without, I love YouTube and it's fantastic, but you have to think a lot about what people will click on and what people will watch for a full 10 minutes. Sometimes I like to just rant about things and just have a normal conversation. So Patreon is really good for that. If you would like to join my Patreon, massively appreciate it. Link is in the description. If not, don't worry. That's completely cool. Thank you so much for watching me on here. You guys are so kind. You are perfect just the way you are. Definitely not perfect. I don't think anyone is perfect, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, see, people in here are being nice to me and they're even being nice to my mum. So that's nice. Is the podcast on Apple iTunes or just Patreon? I'm doing a Patreon only podcast because I have YouTube and I have my website and I have Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of that stuff out in the world. And I wanted to do something special for the Patreons. So that's a Patreon only podcast. I'm on loads of people's podcasts. I did one with the cruise dudes the other day. I'm doing one with an Australian guy tomorrow. I've done ones with Tommy from Always Be Booked. I do like doing podcasts, but my podcast is going to be on Patreon only. What is your next video about? My next video is about, so now is a scary time for cruising, isn't it? It's not great. I'm trying to keep things upbeat, but what I'm going to be talking about is the things that the cruise lines and the cruise industry have already survived. The cruise industry has bounced back from so many things before. It's bounced back from recessions and 6 ships sinking and illness and all kinds of things. So it's going to be about, I think it's going to be 5 crises that the cruise industry has already survived, and how that kind of, we can use that to think about now in a positive way, because the cruise industry will be okay. You get it? That's what I'm going for. Okay, let's move on to the last scrambly one. The last scrambly one is Grew Inspiration. I think that could be a cruise line, I suppose. Grew Inspiration. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, I feel like I want to give you guys time to think about these and stop talking, but also I can't. Todd says, I know what squash is now. This is squash. This is apple and blackcurrant squash for anybody who hasn't had it before. I'm going to run out of squash soon because I haven't really been going shopping, but it's not really an essential thing for me to go out and get. But I love it. I love it so much. A lot of you guys have answers for that one. So I'm not sure if that one was easier or harder. Hey, okay, I'm seeing some right answers in there, seeing some wrong answers. Okay, so we've got 5 more pictures coming up. These ones aren't the cruise line, it's which country did I take this picture in? Okay, so these are all places that I visited on a cruise, and I want you to tell me what country this picture was taken in. If you can tell me more specifically where exactly it was taken, go ahead, but you're going to get a point for the exact country, okay? Okay. A lot of people have got that right. I'm very, very impressed. Okay, so what country did I take this picture? This is one of the best cruises I've ever been on in my entire life. I think you guys seem to like the pictures. If you do, let me know and I can do more pictures. I suppose I have tens and hundreds of thousands of photos from my cruises probably. I was on the ship that is pictured in this photo, if that helps at all. I've got lots of some very specific answers there. Not saying if they're right or wrong. But yeah, that was a fantastic cruise. Fantastic. And it is number 1 on my place like to go back to right now, I think. Okay, the next picture is, in which country did I take this picture? I think that's a very good picture for me. I've never said that I'm good at photography or anything like that, but I took this picture and I think that looks good. I took this picture last year when I went to this place to see Catherine Jenkins in a castle. I'm trying not to give away too much information, but I went to this place and I saw Catherine Jenkins perform in a castle because why not? It was really cool, really strange. One of the weirdest things I've ever done. But that was a trip with Imagine Cruising. Fantastic. So good. Okay. I see answers. Well done. Okay. The next picture is, where did I take, hopefully you should get this one, or at least have a good guess at it. Where did I take this picture? Best trivia yet. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's quite hard to think of things for stuff like this. I mean, for the first 3 or 4 weeks, I thought it was really easy to come up with trivia questions, but I don't want to do the same things over and over again. So I'm trying to spice things up a bit. If you have any ideas, please let me know. Lots of answers for that one. I think, again, one of the coolest places I've ever been in. Just look at that. So strange. So strange compared to here, but so much fun. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got some. Okay. The next question is, where is this? Any guesses on where this is? Another one of the, I mean, these are all my favorites. That's why I picked these. But definitely a favorite of mine. So luscious and green and rainy and, you know. So strange, but so bright. That is totally a good way to explain it. Okay. I think, well, for if not the next trivia, the trivia after, I'm going to have my proper camera set up and my proper microphone so that you can hear things. At the moment, I'm doing this on a MacBook Pro, which only has USB-C things on the side, so I can't really do anything with my proper camera, but I'm going to try and get all that sorted out because I might as well. But I think this is okay. I think this has worked quite well. All things considered, anyway. I'm really liking having more time to play my piano. Maybe at some point I'll be good enough to play something for someone. If I ever was going to play something for piano, it probably would go on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow Emma Cruises. I don't promise any music, but if ever I do, it'll probably be on there. Okay, we've got one more picture, I believe. Yeah, one more picture. Where is this? I took this long ago before I had my cruise blogging hat on. I mean, I had a great time, but I didn't do as much stuff as I would have done if I was to go now. If I was to go now, I'd be filming everything. It was lovely, and I'd love to be back. Okay, just going to move this picture off of my face so you can all see me again. There is a 10-second delay on YouTube, I think, so that's why it's sometimes you'll kind of have a bit of a pause between me asking, and then I see all of these flooding answers coming in there. Please let me know what you're up to this weekend. It's getting a bit samey, isn't it? I'm okay, but it's getting a bit samey. I'd like to go to the beach. That would be fantastic. Tomorrow I'm watching the SpongeBob musical with my friends, and I'm looking forward to it because I love that musical. They've been putting Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals on YouTube, so I've been watching Phantom of the Opera and Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and Jesus Christ Superstar, and the next one is just them singing those songs, so we decided to watch SpongeBob the musical, and I couldn't be happy about it. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Okay, thank you to Todd for starting the tip jar. Thanks for taking the time each week to host trivia. You're very welcome, Todd. It's really nice to have something, for Friday. This is what I do on Friday. Friday ends with cruise trivia, so I spend the day preparing this and writing things for my website, and it just sort of splits things up, which I think is really, really nice. With friends, are you allowed to mingle? I mean remotely with friends, as in we Facebook Messenger. We're not allowed to mingle. We're not allowed to do anything. Okay. We're not allowed outside. Okay. My dog is getting a grooming tomorrow. Socially distanced, of course. Couldn't be happier. She's needed one since before everything shut down. It's difficult for things like that, isn't it? You don't realize kind of what you need until you can't have things. I'm lucky. Apart from food, I don't really need anything. My hair can just grow. I don't mind. I'll shave it off again if I have to. But yeah, I'm pretty low maintenance, I think. I don't really need that much stuff. During the pandemic, I've been making cruise ships. That's very impressive, Liam. I'm working on a secret arty project, and I'm going to tell you about it because my mum is in the chat, and I'm going to give it to my mum when I'm finished. But it's taken me about 2 or 3 hours a day for about 6 weeks. So yeah, it's been really, really good. Okay, on now to the answer to question number 1. Please drop in the comments which cruise line you think I took this picture on. I've got people going back to work on Monday. That's definitely not happening for us. I'm working from home, so work is home and home is work, sadly. Bit strange. On which cruise line did I take this picture? I think it looks lovely. Correct answers there. We've got Celebrity. I actually can't remember if this is the Celebrity Silhouette or the Celebrity Eclipse. If you know, please let me know. Yeah, the towels are a giveaway. They have an X on them. For years, I called them Celebrity X Cruises because that's just what I thought they were called, because they were Celebrity X, that I saw them around when I was younger. The X means something. It's some sort of letter or symbol or something. But yeah, I thought it was just for celebrities, really, really rich people. Yep. taken on your 3-day trip to Amsterdam? Yep, it was I did a cruise that said overnight in Amsterdam. So you'd think, I don't know, I thought maybe we'd get there at like 10 a.m. and we'd leave the next evening. We arrived at 3 p.m. and we left at like 10 a.m. the next day. So really we had one afternoon in Amsterdam, which I thought was a bit not really that good. I didn't mind because I wasn't on this cruise to go to Amsterdam. I'd been to Amsterdam before. But if you were someone who was thinking, oh, great, I got an overnight in Amsterdam, 2 days in Amsterdam. Yeah. We've got a $4 super sticker. I don't know what a super sticker is, but thank you for that. I will buy myself a Pepsi Max with it. I'm going to have one after this, I think, because it's hard. Doing DIY all day is actually pretty hard. And this is kind of exercising my brain, getting that social bit out. So that's good. Okay. Well done to everybody who got a celebrity for that one. The next question is this one. On which cruise line will you find this thing? I just like this area. This was just like not like a corridor, but just a side area off of the pool. And I just like the way all the cushions are matching. There's loads of plants, everything just lovely. Viking, I know you'd like to take your parents with you. Yes, this is Viking. It is Viking, Viking, Viking. It is Viking, and I love Viking. I love Viking so much. So much. If I had all the money in the world, it would absolutely be Viking. Because it's expensive. It's way more than I would pay for a cruise. You're talking maybe £300-400 per night per person. Whew. But if I had the money, Viking is where I'm going to be. Hi Emma, really enjoy your videos. It's got me through the lack of cruising. Here in Texas, everything is slowly opening back up. That's really, really kind of hard for me to imagine here in the UK because we're so far from opening back up. We're not opening back up. But the correct answer is Viking. So well done to Zara and well done to everybody who got Viking. Zara cannot cruise with Viking because they are 18 plus. They are 18 plus. It's all about the kind of relaxing adult cruising. It's not a party cruise, not by a long way. It's just sophisticated and comfortable and everything's kind of included and just so good. Okay. The next one is this one. This one isn't a trick, but I feel like you could get it wrong. I'm sure you could do that with anyone. But if you have, this could be a little bit tricky. But anyone have a guess? Nope, I'm seeing wrong answers at the moment. Yay, we have a Morella. Morella is the correct answer. Well done to everybody who got Morella. Loads of Morellas coming through now. This is the Morella Discovery. I took a 2-week cruise on the Morella Discovery, a Baltic cruise up to St. Petersburg. That was a proper overnight stay. We stayed there for 2 full days, which was really, really good. Loved it. Loved Morella. Loved the included drinks. Loved all of the included food. It was the Alpaca cruise line. They have these big yellow and pink and blue alpacas that are like real life size and they're kind of mascots for the cruise line. This is Skipper. He is the Morella kind of mascot and he's super cute, isn't he? He's super cute. Morella is not French, they are British. Very, very British. It was about 98% British people on my Morella cruise. But if you don't mind British people, then yeah. Okay, the blue funnel was a big clue. It was, but it is an ex-Royal Caribbean ship, so I thought that looked quite Royal Caribbean-y. I don't know. I see how you can get tricked with that, but no, I don't think anyone fell into that trap. You all got Morella, so well done to everybody who got Morella. Okay. The next one is this one with Marco Pierre White. Where did I take this picture with Marco Pierre White? Drinks are all included on Morella cruises, yes. Alcoholic drinks, cocktails, beers, wine, spirits, whatever you want. They're an all-inclusive cruise line. It includes gratuities. There are some specialty restaurants, but generally speaking, they're quite inclusive. So this one is P&O. Yes, it is P&O. P&O, 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 P&O Britannia. To be more specific, this is the P&O Britannia. They have this, it's called cookery club. I think it's like a cooking school where you go along and you learn to cook with a celebrity chef. And mine was Marco Pierre White. I probably should point out P&O invited me to do that. It's not something that I would have just decided to do, but it's their thing and they wanted me to do it. So I went along and it was fun. It was really actually quite fun. Really quite fun. Well done to everybody who picked P&O. Everybody. Okay. If you did get P&O just from that, I'm very impressed because I didn't show anything of the ship. I didn't show anything. Was it Norwegian Fjords cruise? Yes, it was. It was a 7-night Norwegian Fjords cruise in June, and it rained every single day, but I had a really, really great time with my mum. It was fantastic. Zara says P&O equals piano. Every time I do a YouTube video about P&O, the subtitles say piano. And also when I did one about the MSC Meraviglia, it had no idea how to say that. It used to come up with MSC Murderville for a bit. Yeah. If I had more time, I'd do my own subtitles, but there's so many things to do. I'm sorry. They're good. They're pretty good-ish, considering I think it finds my accent quite easy. YouTube kind of understands my accent, but some things like piano, it has no idea. No idea. The UK weather follows you. Yeah, it did feel like that. We came away from the UK and it just rained. But I mean, even still, Norway is fantastic in the rain, in the sun. It gets all misty and mysterious, and it's just really, really cool. Okay. The last one is this one. Any guesses on which cruise line I took that picture? Murderville, because you're killing it. Thanks, Justin. I see correct answers. It is NCL. It is NCL. Norwegian Cruise Line, and it is Encore. If anybody get Encore, then well done to you. Big well done to you. I thought that this just looked Norwegian-y. I'm not sure. They have the same sort of stylings on a lot of their cruise ships, and I really like their dining rooms that have these massive big glass windows at the back. I think that's really, really nice. NCL Manhattan Room. Yes, well done, everybody. Okay. I kind of need to like work out how to get some weird comments. There we go. Okay, cool. I can just block people. That's fantastic. We're moving on now to the weird kind of wordy questions. If you get these all right, then well done. Phil is off. He has to leave now. Thanks, Emma. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for joining us, Phil. We will see you next time or another day or something. Have a good time. David is having his tea. Okay, so any guesses for the Calming Caviar? Any guesses on that one? I've written down the correct answers just so I can check myself, because I know I made these, but still. Okay. Lots of indications here in the US that cruising will resume in July. Do you think that's going to happen? No. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think September, maybe October time, if we're lucky. The US seems to be reopening a lot faster than the rest of the world. So maybe, but I would, no. You asked me honestly, and I honestly say no. The correct answer is Carnival Magic. Well done to everybody who got Carnival Magic. Liam says, I didn't get any of these right. I wouldn't have probably got any right either, but Carnival Magic is the correct answer. Mr. Wigan Dave there getting Carnival Magic, of course. Well done to everybody who got Carnival Magic. I'm actually quite surprised. Not that I didn't think you guys would get it, but I didn't think you guys would get it. The next one is Answers Boiling. Any guesses on Answers Boiling? Okay. Yeah, I can see this one, but only because I know it, I think. Yeah, some of them I think kind of a few letters give it away, but this one's quite difficult. Having said that, you guys have got it. You have got it. Norwegian Bliss. Well done to Jamie and Lynn and Steve and everybody who's got Norwegian Bliss. I'm very impressed. Well done. That is very, very cool. Do you think our cruise at the end of June will go ahead, leaving Southampton for Spain? No. I'm sorry. I wish I could say better news, but I don't. I think summer is gone. I understand why the cruise lines aren't just cancelling them all right away. They can't deal with it, to be honest with you. How are they going to deal with refunding and rebooking everybody at once? So they're kind of staggering things out. But I don't think cruises in June, no at all. I think we might see more local cruises at the end of summer, maybe. Maybe we'll have British Isles cruises, Norway cruises like that. But I don't see June. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping September. But yeah, I'm hoping September. Emma, I had to leave when these questions appeared. What are these about? So this is unscrambling the words to make a cruise ship name. That's the idea. And I saw lots of people saying that they were too hard, but then lots of people have the correct answers. So maybe you guys have thought about them. And the first one was Carnival Magic. The second was Norwegian Bliss. And the third one is Carrie's Pylons. Can you unscramble Carrie's Pylons to get something? I've checked these about, I don't know, 6 times, and I'm still doubting them every single time they come up. I'm like, yeah, I know what it is. Any guesses for Carrie's Pylons? This is a good start. We've got Royal. That's as much as I've got. It is Royal Princess. Well done to everybody who got Royal Princess. You can always watch this later on. Yes, these live trivias are on my channel forever. Sometimes it takes YouTube a little bit of time straight after the live stream when it's processing it, but I've got a playlist there which is called Cruise Trivia, and it's 1 to 6 at the moment. Who knows how long we'll do this for? I'm definitely going to keep this slot open for live something, live Q&A, live, I don't know if we'll do trivia forever, but I'm really enjoying it right now. You guys seem to like it, so we'll keep going. We've got lots of correct answers with Royal Princess. Well done to Steve and Marco and Zara and Jamie and my favorite profile picture, who I enjoy seeing every single week. Okay, I seem to be getting the line, then getting stuck. That's understandable, because if you got Carnival, then there's 26 ships to think about, which is quite tricky. Okay. Okay. The next one is Scared Tally. Any guesses on Scared Tally? I saw a lot of people get this one right. I'm very impressed. The sun is coming out right now and it's burning my eyes. Is this live or recording? This is live now, but if you watch it later, then it's a recording. So we actually have, the majority of people do watch this later. So I'm not sure I hope they enjoy all of these comments and things going on. Smash that like button. Yes, please. Thank you, Ellie, for reminding me and reminding everybody, please smash that like button. YouTube really likes it when you comment and like it and share it, and then it thinks, this is good, I'll show more people. If no one does that, then it just hides it away and denies that I ever put out a YouTube video, which is sad. I put out a YouTube video every single Sunday evening here in the UK. So if you're on a Monday and you're wondering what has Emma had to say recently, head to my YouTube channel and there will be a new one there. Get Emma to 100k subs. That would be incredible. I am nearly at 21, I think, but I was at 4,000 this time last year. I was at 10,000 in February and now 21 almost. So it would be great to double it every few months. That would be fantastic. This is bothering people, isn't it? There we go. I hope that's better. He's a reindeer. He's a Viking reindeer. Okay, so the one we were talking about before we got distracted by the reindeer was Scared Tally, and I see some correct answers. We have got Scarlet Lady. The correct answer is Scarlet Lady. Well done, everybody. I think sometimes the shorter ones are easier. I'm not sure, but I have a hunch that they're... Where is your MSC model? I have one here. Do you mean this one? Now he's going to play the piano. That would be very impressive, and at least we would capture it on video if that did happen. Okay, we've got one more of these weird wordy things, and that is grew inspiration. Any guesses on grew inspiration? Martin says it was because of the scar. That does help. Sometimes you just get kind of combinations. I find it easier if it's got T's or L's or Y's, that type of letter. Yay! Correct answer is Norwegian Spirit, my favourite cruise ship of all time. Well done to everybody who got that. I'm definitely going to be looking out for a Norwegian Spirit cruise soon. I'm not sure what she's actually doing now, what the plan is. She was supposed to be in Asia. She came back. Then her plans here got ruined. Definitely really want to cruise on her again. Okay. I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry. You're good at a lot of things, Justin. So sometimes you can't win it all. Oh my God, how do people get it right? Loads of people have got it right. Loads of people. I think it's just how your brain works. I think some people's brains work like this and some people's don't. How do you guys get these so quick? My first cruise ship too. That's why I love her so much. Spirit is currently in the Bahamas. I would love to be in the Bahamas. Maybe not right now, but yeah. Marco says, what is better for families, MSC, P&O or NCL? If you are wondering about my personal recommendations for cruise lines, head to cruisingisn'tjustforoldpeople.com and click on recommended cruise lines. I have a page there for families and I list kind of from cheapest up to most expensive. So in that list, I would say MSC are great for families, but the families have to accept that everything is done in multiple languages and the entertainment's a bit weird, I would say personally. MSC is great if you like other British people and British things. It's not the most lively of cruise lines, but they're pretty good for families. They often have cheap children's places. And NCL are great for families, but they can be quite expensive. So that's what I would say very, very quickly. But definitely head to cruisingisn'tjustforoldpeople.com and then click on recommended cruise lines. Chris says, how do you get your hair so glossy? This is rain water that has dried because I've been out in a thunderstorm. So I've probably got bits of plant in my hair, maybe some screws and stuff from a shed I've been building. It's horrible, but you know, I didn't think you guys would mind. Disney is perfect, like for rich families. That is the truth. I'd love to cruise with Disney. I've been watching loads of Disney films on Disney Plus, but I cannot afford Disney at all. No way. No way. Okay. So we're done with all of the weird wordy things and we've got 5 more pictures. So I want you to tell me where this is. Where is this? Let's get rid of Justin off of the picture. Where is this? Any guesses on this? I think, yeah, we've got Norway coming in here. Norway is just, I get stuck for words with Norway. So beautiful, so cool. Not the busiest place in the world to do things. It's very expensive to do anything on land. But you don't really need to do anything. If you want to relax, I'm definitely going to look at doing a Norway cruise just because it's so easy from the UK. It's so picturesque. It's so pretty. Just so cool. Well done, Jamie. Well done to Vanessa. Well done to Mike. Well done to everybody. This is where it is. If anybody is wondering the specific location, that is where it is. I can't pronounce it. I don't know why. Okay. Justin says the picture got worse. Even you took me off. Okay. The next one is, where is this one? This is a very, very busy place normally. Very, very busy. I doubt it's that busy right now. I hope not. I hope not. It is Rome, Italy. Yes, you can have a point for Italy because I asked for the country. If you said Rome, Italy, then you can just have an extra point. That is an amazing profile picture, Natalie. That is so gorgeous. It is the Trevi Fountain. Yes. Well done, everybody who got that. Definitely go to Rome if ever you get the chance. I really like Rome. It's very just easy to wander around. You can see everything. It's just cool things. So much history, so much just culture, and it's cool. Go to Rome if ever you get the chance. If that means going on a cruise and going from Civitavecchia, not sure. That's quite a journey. Supposed to be there now. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Okay, the next one is this one. Where is this very, very, very colourful picture taken? One of the best places I've ever been, and I have to get back there. Have to. Absolutely have to. Any guesses on where that one is? Yeah, it is Japan. Well done, everybody who put Japan. Japan, 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 Japan. I've got Tokyo. I think it's Osaka, actually. But the answer is Japan. Japan in capitals from Emily there. She's confident of her answer. She's gone straight in with Japan. Chinatown in London. No, that would be really, really mean if I did that. That would be really... I might do that. No, it's definitely Japan. Osaka, yeah, definitely Japan. What about this one? Any guesses on this one? It's kind of a bad quality image. The actual image is huge, so I think I just at some point screenshot it or something. Where is this picture taken? A place that is visited on cruises. I didn't actually visit it on a cruise, so I'm not sure if that's cheating, but it is the Azores. The Azores, which are owned by Portugal. Woohoo! Azores, Azores. Yes. Do you live in London? I don't live in London, but I live within about an hour of London. So if I want to get to do something in London, I can get in there within an hour. So I think it's perfect. Perfect place. Well done, everybody who said Azores. Considering that that's just plants and water, to get that one right is very, very good. Okay, this last one, where is that? I feel like I can hide when the picture's on the screen. I'm not doing anything, I'm just having a drink. Any guesses on that one? It is the USA. It is Miami, yes. So the country is USA. Very, very cool. The sail out from Miami is very, very good. We have got 7 minutes. So if you want to ask me a question, get it in right now and I will try and answer it within 7 minutes. When I started this, it was glorious blue skies outside and it has changed. Things have changed. But at least now I've built my shed today, so that's good. And yeah, I'm just going to do this. Then I'm going to record a podcast. Then tomorrow I'm doing a podcast again. Then I'm watching SpongeBob the Musical. And then I need to film my YouTube video for Sunday, so that's going to take me ages. I really need to expand my cruises beyond porting out of Texas. You've gone to some really cool places. I've gone to the Caribbean. A lot of people have only cruised to the Caribbean. The Caribbean is the most popular place to cruise to. And it's something like 30% of the cruise ships at any time are in the Caribbean. So don't feel bad that you've only cruised to the Caribbean. It's the most popular place to cruise to. But there's so many places that are so different. Once you've done the Caribbean a few times, the Caribbean is the Caribbean. When is your next cruise? I don't know because I don't know what's going on. My next booked cruise is on the Marella Explorer 2. It is a 90s versus noughties themed cruise because I had so much fun on the 90s cruise last year. I wanted to bring 2 friends with me this time. They've never cruised before. And I hope it goes ahead because, yeah, it's just bad timing. Just bad timing. I don't know what's for dinner today. Let me know what's for dinner. Maybe it will give me some inspiration. I don't know, I don't really feel very inspired because I normally would go to work, then maybe think about what I want for dinner and get it. And now I can't do that. I don't like cooking. I just, don't like it. I want to be on a cruise. I want someone else to just think about it for me. I got 10. This was easier than knowing years. Yeah, I think so. Some people think this is easier. Some people think this is harder. I don't know. I think this is fun. And I quite like looking at my own pictures. So I hope this is okay. Ooh. Some of these dinners sound really good. Nice. Pasta bacon, garlic bread. Love garlic bread. Meatballs, nice. Shrimp fried rice. If you took out the shrimps, I would like that. I don't like any kind of seafood, which is sad. I was supposed to board the Disney Magic yesterday, waiting to see what happens, but hope to go soon. I would love to cruise with Disney, really, really would. The thing for me is that they are more expensive than what I'm used to, and they're not really where I am. They're mostly in the Caribbean, so if I add on flights to America, it's very, very expensive, and I never really was that much of a Disney person anyway. I've never been to Disneyland. Yeah, maybe one day. Spaghetti hoops for dinner. Maybe. I did buy some spaghetti hoops when I went shopping. Zara says pizza, just pizza. Nice. Very, very jealous. Could you explain if you need to activate your MSC card? When I last took an MSC cruise, you had to go to a machine on board and you had to activate your card with your credit card. I think you still have to do that. It was about a year ago. It's just what they normally do in the cruise terminal. They normally just activate it with your credit card, but you just have to do it yourself on MSC cruises. I don't know why. Just, it's no problem. It's just another thing to remember before you can do anything. Would you ever do a land-based holiday again, or will all holidays be cruises? I would like to do some land-based holidays. I'm a big fan of city breaks, really cheap city breaks. I'm a big fan of doing American road trips. I've done a few of those, things like that. But at the moment, I mean, I have no idea what's going on right now, but when it comes to annual leave and my day job, if I'm not on a cruise making stuff for this channel, it kind of feels like a waste. I might as well be doing that right now. So yeah. What the heck are spaghetti hoops? Spaghetti hoops are hoops of spaghetti. I don't know how else to explain this. They're normally for kids, I think, but they're not. They're just, it's just pasta in sauce, but in a tin. And if you can't be bothered to cook, you just eat spaghetti hoops. You eat them on toast if you want. They're fantastic. Okay. If we win lots of money, we might offer you a Disney cruise. That would be nice. If anyone does win a lot of money, please do remember me. How many cruises have you been on? I have been on 23 cruises to date, if we count river cruises and cruises I did as a child, which I think we will. So 23. Having a nice vegetarian curry. That sounds fantastic, Sean. Mac and cheese. Beef burgers today. Nice. I'm just trying to understand how people could not like spaghetti hoops. SpaghettiOs. Yeah? Alphabetti spaghetti. Any of that? The spaghetti hoops in a tin. Oh, this was fun. Thank you, Emma, for Friday Entertainment. Gonna order Domino's now, thanks to Zara. Well done, Zara, coming on here and influencing people to get Domino's. I had a Papa John's recently. It was pretty good. I had a Domino's too. I'm trying not to order too much food. I don't want to spend too much money, but it's hard, isn't it? It's really, really strange. Oh, chips from the chip stand. That sounds so good. Very, very envious. Opinion on mustard. I'm not a fan of British mustard, but I like American mustard. Is that an opinion? American mustard is much milder than English mustard. English mustard is very, very strong. But I'm like American mustard in maybe a sandwich or on a hot dog. That would be nice. But British mustard, no. Thanks for the trivia. Unfortunately, Hudson didn't come. No, Hudson didn't come. He is, I don't know what he's doing. You can't control cats. That's the thing. When they want something, they get it. And when they don't do it. You can't make him playable. I'd love to get him a nice seat here where he could sit with us and join us, but he does what he wants. If you want to see Hudson, follow me on Instagram, Emma Cruises, then yeah. Okay, right. We have done it. We have passed. We've done all of our questions. And I think I'm going to go and think about dinner now. I hope you're all okay wherever you are in the world. I need to film the YouTube video for Sunday. I'm going to do that. Jim Zimmerlin did a video on you. He did. I'm good friends with Jim. He has a video of Norwegian something, some water slides, and it has something like 55 million views. He knows what he's doing. Just absolutely mad. Okay, bye-bye. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. Good job, Emma. Thank you so much to everybody who joined me in here. Thank you for your super sticker chat things, whatever they are. I will be back here same time next week. If you have anything you'd like me to do, then please let me know. And if not, I will just see you next week and we will do the same thing. Stop talking about food. I'm hungry. Okay. Good seeing you. Good seeing you all too. I waited all day for this video. Why does it have to end? I'm sorry, Zara, but I can't do this forever. Okay. I'll see you all later. Bye.